The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
180.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and a change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
180.
Right back to Brown. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long.
20, up, up.
A throw out wide to Woods, complete. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
180.
Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
180! Watch out!
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol. 180! Set!
From the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Set! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Sets up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his kick here is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it! 60 Eagles! Ready!
First carry for Nick Chubb. And taken down just shy of the 40. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Come on, come on! Set! Cougar night! Hey, hey! Check that!
They run it again with Chubb.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Ready! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Mustang 19! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Buffalo 18!
Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is going to have the Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
18,
Throwing, Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin. And he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
11 more on that one and another first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll change things up. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
16 more yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
And the Browns first down.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Pistol, 20.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
And here's motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
Up! 180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Point it right. Alert! Regular! What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
180. Real. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. What's that?
Mayfield down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So on fourth down, on is Riley Dixon to punt for Tampa Bay.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. They juked him. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Let's go.
And Joe trying the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On the 6.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sanders.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And that one hit gets a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's free to midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 48 yards.
Well, not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball's thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The Buccaneers at 3-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Here's Mayfield. And this one's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, alert, alert! 20. Real. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Up. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
180!
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. They work now on 2nd and 9.
180! Run. Pistol. Kings! Run.
And again, it's Mayfield. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Able to crowd him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here is 3rd down and 4.
On
3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones and not having balls go through goalposts. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. An inside give, Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4.
Real. Point it right, 180.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
180. Pistol.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Kings. What's up?
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
44-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete.
Isn't too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, isn't too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
180. Real.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, alert 180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
A first throw now for the backup Watson. Open man, that's Bond. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Here's Sanders.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. To give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
70, hot 70. Hey. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Second and 10.
Ready. 18 left. 19, 18.
Sanders going to throw again.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
19 Lions. Go.
From the gun on third down, Sanders.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's a loss of a yard.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
20. What's that?
They'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Point it right. Regular set. Up, 180. Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
180!
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And some room to maneuver. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase Brown, 52 yards. And the Bucs have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Throwing, Sanders. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hurt. Riggs. Johnny Lyons. Dragon 60.
Now Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Hot 70. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 19. Go.
On play action, here's Shadur. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Ready? Nice. Let's go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Cowboy 80.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Pass caught by Fannin.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Harold Fannin, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Throwing, Mayfield.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play fake. Mayfield. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. What's up?
Mayfield down.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Short completion, just 4 yards. and it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Kings. 180.
Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
180.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Brown going up the middle. Shreds the tackle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Brown once more. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
To the right side, catch made by Bucs. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucs from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Okay, break.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. That's caught left side by Judy.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down, Browns.
Okay, ready?
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Connect. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Sanders. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Ha. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
A 38-yard attempt.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over.
Here's 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Real. Up. Red. Alert. 20.
Now Mayfield.
He brings it in over the middle. Look at the big man rumble.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
180! What's up?
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Bucky Irving taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28. Browns 21. McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, come on. Hit. Press all 80. Street.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Ready.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger. Rig. Go street. Hey, Crash.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Rig alert.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down.
77. Hey.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
At the Browns' 46-yard line.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A run with Irvin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Browns 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Go. 60
Watson to throw. This will be caught. Judy down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
27.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they